Hello, this is Aaron Maller from Parallax, and this is just a quick video to kind of revisit our Dynamo graph for creating the drawing index matrix, which ours previously only exported to Excel because we generally don't want to actually have it in Revit. But since we hear that some AHJs may actually require it, we figured we would update our Dynamo graph. Part of the issue with that is that we want to have some standardized parameters for what we're going to call the sheet issuances. But of course, we don't really want it to just be called issuance 01 because that's not going to read very well in a schedule. So we want them to be shared parameters though. That way we're using the same parameters in all of the different files. So this presented a couple of different hurdles to get over. So what I did first is I just have some different revision clouds on each of these sheets. Some have all 3 revisions, some only have 2, some only have 1, and so on. So our standard Dynamo graph has always been just reading the revisions that are on the sheet and then exporting them into Excel. So what we did now is we said, okay, we're going to go write those to the parameters that are called issuance 01, 02, 03, and so on. Now, we needed to have what I'll call a standard way for users to declare basically which issuance parameter was going to be each of the drawing issuances. So what we did is we said, okay, using the issued to parameter, that's where you'll set the actual parameter name for whatever you want the revision title to be. Now, obviously, this is the title that we care about. We don't really care about this. It's just kind of a Revit vessel at that point. So what we're doing, though, is then we have the Dynamo graph filling out those parameters on the sheet. But then, in addition, we have it also going through all of the sheet indexes and renaming those fields to match the description that we've used inside the revision manager. So just to show you what happens here, if we were to basically hit run on this graph, you'll see now that the first 3 revisions have changed to be 50% set, issue for construction, and revision 01, and the sheets have all then filled themselves out with what the revisions are. And what this looks like on the sheets, of course, is that there are now dots down in the issuance parameters, but also it's not just the one drawing list where that's changed, it's changed in any of the drawing lists where we happen to have the issuance parameters being in the schedule. So again, still don't really love the idea of the drawing issuance matrix, but should we need to do it in any of these projects, now we have the Dynamo graph built for it.